We did it.
Your wife is like
She's been so sick.
She's been sick.
Yes.
And she's just absolutely just taking it in stride. Like she's like, that's who I am now.
Yep.
Like,
She's just like, this is gonna be forever now.
it's like I am decay, I am death, I'm just so I thought it would be fun to start this by going to like a live look and seeing like what your wife is up to right now.
Okay.
So just go ahead and pull up the slideshow for me.
Slideshow, got it.
Let's see what she's up to right now.
What is she doing? Yes.
Like
Tea.
I want her to see this.
The cap, the gown.
She's got a nightgown on. The only thing that might be
She's
she might have like a mask.
So she has this new mask that is I call it the Darth Vader mask.
Was it the red light?
Yes. With eye holes in it. It is scary looking. And she's probably knitting a blanket. So the Kraken blanket, yeah. Yeah, I feel so bad for her. She's a trooper. She keeps on trucking.
She's been eating that shit, but man, yeah, it's like you just want her to get better because goddamn, how long can you just live?
Yeah, and the way that she's taken it, like she's gonna when she feels better, our house is gonna be like so clean, and like she's just gonna go crazy. Yeah, because she can, and like right now she's just like she gets up and moves and she's coughing, and it's so bad. Yeah, it does.
So yeah, I'm ready to see her reaction to this.
That's hilarious, dude. That's really funny. Yeah, I mean, last week was fun. I had a good time. We went to the Dad Rock concert over the weekend, and that was a great time.
We should shout out Sam Cox,
Council Hill,
and our good friend, our great
Jaron Bell, and Sam Cox with Council Hill.
Jerry, obviously at the
Regent
show. I think I saw something where it was like 5 a.m, and he's like, "Man, that was a long day." And I was like, "God, are you just ending your day at like 5 a.m?"
Oh my gosh! He said he was up at his day started at 8, and that was at like 10:30. He's like, "I am ready to be done." But that was a great time. We had so much fun. So many, like, yes, it was one of the best turnouts for a Wellington event that's not Wheat Fest that I've seen. Like that was really cool. I was really glad.
And I was talking like at the end before I left, and I was like, man, how cool would it be to bring in like the home team or something?
Yeah, just somebody bigger. Like those guys, I mean, I think they know, like they're a smaller band but they're touring and they're doing their thing. But yeah, a bigger band to Wellington would be wild.
And it's such a small stage, but I feel like they would still just absolutely fucking like they're just such a good band.
Yeah, I agree. Like it's and the crazy thing is even after you left, like I feel like Sam's voice got better because his voice was for sure going out. And they started doing some compilation stuff where they were kind of mixing it up. Like they did like 3 songs like in a row where they weaved them together, and his voice started to get like better as the night went. And so yeah, that was a lot of fun. I was really excited that was in Wellington.
It was great. My dog was there, and he was not about it.
He did not like it. Yeah, he's not a concert goer. Yeah, so let's talk a little bit about CCICT. We've got they've got a little something for you here. We have a little something for them, for them. You know what I mean?
You just said, but yeah.
So where'd it go? There it is, and go.
What you do now? Drop your phone trying to order donuts?
It slipped. Now the screen is cracked worse than the Liberty Bell. This is the worst day of my life.
The worst day of your life so far. Don't have a cow, man. Just go to Cellular Center, CCICT.
The place at Wichita Tony Square Mall? Excellent.
Exactamundo. They suffer the best in town. Fast repairs, high quality parts. They suffer the best thing up before you can say Quajibo.
But I sit me short on cash.
Relax. Use code CQ20. It steps like finding money in the couch cushions. $20 off any repair of $50 or more.
Woohoo! Cellular Center, here I come. Tony's code CQ20.
Wow, Bart and Homer are doing CCICT commercials now. Go check out CCICT, the Town East Mall. Use CQ20 to get $20 off a $50 repair. Go check them out.
Drink to that.
Heck yeah. Let's get this thing started. Give us like 30 seconds and we'll be back. Okay, it was 12. Way faster. I just knew that you guys would be able to handle 30, so I know our audience. 12 seconds. Right of your life. Heck yeah. So we already talked about the Regent. I don't know what he's playing this week because I didn't ask.
I think it was Anaconda.
Oh, it is Anaconda. Does that not look so funny?
It looks pretty crazy, especially from the Anaconda that we were used to.
Right.
It's a lot more serious. And I think isn't it based on a movie? Like a movie based on a movie?
Yeah, it's like
I feel like they want to recreate the Anaconda movie, so they're trying to do it themselves.
exactly, and then it just turns into a comedy.
And just
Yeah, exactly. So it looks, it looks funny. And Paul Rudd's great. Jack Black's really funny. So go check out Anaconda at the Regent Theater this week. Get some popcorn, have a beer, tell him CQ sent you.
You think he has any beers left?
I mean, there's beers in town and he can go buy them, but there's a lot of beer sold at that concert. They're selling buckets of beer. And everyone's like, yep, fill us up another bucket. I was like, holy smokes, these people are here to party. That's pretty wild. So since we're talking about the Regent, that means it is time for Retro Rewind.
Retro Rewind, don't press stop. Pop culture is hitting the top. The 90s live again in time on Cartridge Quest. It's Retro Rewind.
We're going all the way back to 1990 for this one. And this is something that I feel like you're more into than I am, but I mean, it was still such a big pop culture thing that even if you didn't watch The Simpsons, it's definitely something that you knew was happening and you knew all the stuff that was going on with The Simpsons. And so we're going back to 1990, where literally vocabulary was invented in 1990. So the very first Simpsons episode happened in 1989 at Christmas. It was a Christmas special. But then in 1990, on January 15th, it started the first weekly episode of The Simpsons, and I think it's the longest running TV show ever now, right? And so they started the episodic weekly series with an episode called Bart the Genius. Do you remember anything from the very first episode? When was the last time you think you watched
I'm trying to remember. I haven't seen it in a little while, but I feel like I've still seen like every damn episode. And I mean, obviously, like they all start kind of running together.
Yeah.
But if it's the one I'm thinking of, maybe it's I want to say he had like something with his voice, like he even had a spray, maybe he had like a retainer, like did something with his hair. I don't know.
No, so this is the episode where one, Eat My Shorts is said for the very first time. And Eat My Shorts t-shirts in 1990, 5 million Eat My Shorts t-shirts. Like, holy smokes, dude. And he's on the playground and with his buddies, and it's this picture, right? Where they've got the principal Skinner's. He paints him, and then he says, "I'm a wiener." And then Martin, is his name Martin? He tells on him, and then they go over there, and he catches him red-handed because he used red paint, and then he takes him to the principal's office. And then the vocabulary word that was created in this episode was Quidgibo.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember how Quidgibo came about? So you'll have to. I wish you could hear it, but this is Quidgibo.
Quidgibo. K-W-Y-J-I-B-O. 22 points plus triple word score plus 50 points for using all my letters. Game's over. I'm out of here.
Wait a minute, you little cheater. You're not going anywhere until you tell me what a Quidgibo is.
Quidgibo.
Not at all.
A big, dumb, balding North American ape with no chin. And a short temper.
I'll show you a big,
I'll show you
balding ape.
a big dumb ape. And it's just like, that's the quintessential I'll show you boy thing that happened. I mean, this started that, and then 90s sitcoms from there on were just like that. That's what they did. Like everybody in 90s sitcoms seems like they beat their kids.
Yeah.
And maybe that's because that's what real parents were doing. I don't know. But The Simpsons is just iconic, and Quidgy if you like, I kind of remember hearing Quidgy on the playground, and I didn't know what it meant because I didn't watch The Simpsons, but this is what it meant. It didn't mean anything. But I think the key here is we all tried to make up a word in Scrabble with our parents or our friends, and they vetoed it.
Yeah.
Right.
Even and that's the thing is like when you don't have the internet, you know, it's like you're pulling out a damn dictionary. You know what I mean?
And they did that in this episode.
And obviously the dictionary isn't updated. You know what I mean? That isn't sitting in your family's house for whoever knows how long. But even if you were right, you're still wrong.
Yeah, exactly. And so, you know, this was the animations change. It looks the same, but it doesn't. Like, it was that wobbly, like, yeah, it's classic Calypso or whatever it was that same animation style that they had for other stuff like Rugrats and Ren and Stimpy, but I mean it's the same style. It's weird because it just evolved and it's just gotten more refined. But those first episodes, that was pretty, like, the drawings in that were pretty crude, like not crude like in a bad way, but just like you could tell they were hand drawn. And
it's like it's going back and watching like South Park for the first time. Seeing the animation of like what it used to be to what it is now, and everything's just digital. But they've been on for so damn long that it's like they've done literally everything. It's like everything that you can even think about doing.
And they've even made up history on accident.
Yeah.
On accident, right?
Like everyone's wondering if the Simpsons like can tell the future, but it's like
it's like when you have to write for so long, you just get lucky sometimes, I think.
So much dumb stuff that you could just possibly say. And
right. And the world's getting dumber and dumber. And so, you know, we're obviously some of that stuff's going to hit. I mean, like, I don't know how you draw something that actually happens in life 20 years later, but unless he's got a time machine and he's, you know, but you never know. But yeah, I thought that was a crazy stat. Eat My Shorts t-shirts, 5 million in 1990. That's crazy.
That's way too much.
Yeah. And then just all the other crazy stuff that he did. Do you ever remember playing the arcade game?
Oh yeah, that shit was hard.
Yeah. But Marge was kind of OP with that. She had the vacuum cleaner that she hit people with, and like you could be pretty far away and get those guys.
Yeah, that shit was tough.
Yeah, that was a hard game.
I don't want to go back and play it now.
Yeah. I mean, it's just like any other like side-scrolling arcade. It looks just like the Ninja Turtles game and the Power Rangers game. Like, it's just.
Why did they make the game so fucking hard back in the day?
Because they couldn't make them very long, so they had to make them hard. So it took a while. Because I mean, if you think about it, that
Lion King.
Oh yeah, that Lion King game's insane.
Ooh.
So yeah, it's like, I don't know. You know what we didn't do is just even introduce ourselves, but you know, we are just acting like people just know who we are.
Well, they fucking should by now.
Like, if they're watching and you're not new, if it's not your first episode, you know I'm Average Trav. He's Foodie Mike C. I'm bringing
from the get-go.
I don't know what I'm bringing. I don't even know what I bring to the table.
Hot-ass meat, man.
I should figure out what I'm bringing to the table before I go into the...
I don't think you brought shit.
No? I mean, I brought toys and trinkets. Not those kind of toys.
Lost me.
Well,
about some wrestling, right?
I like talking wrestling, and other people do too on the internet, because those are the ones that we get the most comments on usually is wrestling stuff, because this is just core memories for people.
A lot of fucking nerds.
There is a lot of nerds. There's a lot of nerds about a lot of stuff. What I'm finding out through this whole thing is that I have forgotten a lot of the stuff that I knew, but being able to go back and bring it back up, I'm hoping that what we're doing for other people is helping them remember it too, because
I feel like we're getting chats and shit on here, and I can't even see it in our public chat over here. So,
oh well, why don't you swing that towards you and take the keyboard and do something with it?
Simpsons taught me about Frank calling.
Oh heck yeah! I remember that one. He's like, "Is your fridge running?"
It was constant.
He was always calling Moe's, right?
freely and dumb shit like that.
Yeah, oh, IP freely. That one's hilarious.
Crazy shit. And the coolest thing is like when they brought the Simpsons into Fortnite, like you'd go by Moe's and there'd be a phone ringing.
That's
and
awesome.
then it'd be one of the classic jokes, and you'd hear Moe reacting to it and everything.
Yeah.
I think even Homer was on it once. He's like, now what do I do? And it's like, oh fuck, he's really
Yeah, it's just there's iconic stuff in there, and I mean, it's just people are super into it. I kind of regret listening to my parents and not watching it, because I feel like there's it wasn't even bad. Like, was it bad?
If you're listening at home, don't listen to your parents ever.
You shouldn't.
Terrible advice
They
constantly.
always have bad advice, unless you're my kids, and then you should always listen to what I say.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, I'm that's my goal. The goal through this whole thing, it was really just to take us back for an hour to like a time when we were just like pumped about everything that was happening, right? And
Yeah. Ready to go to school on a Monday because
exactly. Yeah. And wrestling did that for us. Video games did that for us. Who are you flipping off? Oh, wrestling did that for us. Video games did that for us. I mean, TV shows, all of that stuff just brings back those core memories that we've forgotten almost until somebody starts talking about it. And it's like all that stuff just starts to flood back in.
And it's fun that we can still do that now, but the unfortunate thing is like we're texting about it. You know what I mean? It's like we're not even waiting until we see each other again. It's like, no, fuck that. You see that?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So it'd be, I don't know. I feel like the kids are missing out on that like anticipation of just like,
Yeah. And you don't even have to meet up. Like it's kind of the crappy part. And, you know, we still do that now, even though like we'll talk about certain things that we probably should talk about on here that we text because it's instant. You know what I mean? So it's tough not to do that because we have the technology, but it just seems like it was such a better result when you could like get in a room and talk about it.
And I'm still waiting for you guys to even get on like Dead by Daylight, for example.
Yeah.
I've been harping on these guys. I'm even sending clips now, hoping that you might see it and be like, man, that looks like fun. But
Amanda was like, have fun. And I'm like, well, I might just hop on there then if she's not going to play, because
at least try it one time. I didn't say that.
We'll bleep it. She won't know what you said.
Difficulties. I don't know what.
We'll bleep it. She won't know what you said. Okay, let's dig into a little bit of wrestling news from 1998. So I'm calling this one the Three Faces of the Rumble.
I love this and I hated it at this.
Do you remember it?
I do.
Dude, so cool. So we started out this Royal Rumble. And so let's set the stage, right? So Royal Rumble is 30 guys every 3 minutes or something come to the ring. And then eventually you have almost a ring full of wrestlers. And if you go over the top rope, you're out of the match. The longer you stay in, the better it is for you. And if you're the last guy in, you have the best odds because you've been in there the shortest amount of time, right? And so what happens, I think they still do this. Like I said, I don't watch wrestling as much as I used to.
I feel like I Show Speed was one of like the last.
Yeah, he got freaking creamed by Braun Breaker. Like he just nailed him. But the winner of the Royal Rumble gets to go on to face the champion at WrestleMania. That's what you get for winning the Royal Rumble, right? And so this is the peak of one wrestler, but we're not going to talk about him yet. We're going to talk about these four guys. Really, it's just two guys. So we start out this match, and Cactus Jack comes out to the ring, and Terry Funk. Do you remember Terry Funk? Like such an old, and he was just crazy. Like he took chair shots and he took.
That's why he was great, because Cactus Jack and Terry Funk, like they were together. They were in that hardcore scene, and it's like they were just there to get just fucked
and they
up.
were tag team a lot, but they started this match out together. And before the match even starts, they're both out throwing trash cans and chairs and everything into the ring, and then they just have a hardcore match for the first like 6 minutes. And so we had, I choked on that margarita.
Whoa.
So we had Cactus Jack, Terry Funk, and they're wrestling and they do their thing for a little bit. And then some more guys join. And then we're not at the peak of the Rock yet. This is like at the very beginning. They were actually accidentally calling him Rocky Maivia still during the match because he had just changed into The Rock. He was part of the Nation of Domination. And so The Rock came in at number 4. The guy that won this match actually knocked The Rock out at the end. It was just those two guys left. And he was in there for 51 minutes. 51 minutes. He carried this match. Like, he did so much. And he had already wrestled that night for the Intercontinental Championship. So, like, they were using the crap out of The Rock. And, you know, we'll have a question at the end, like, sheesh. But, so we start with Cactus Jack. The Rock comes in. I think The Rock might have knocked Cactus Jack out. And you're like, oh, well, there's Mick Foley's night. He can go home. And then here comes number 16. And it's Mankind.
I was like, what the hell?
This is so awesome. And so
going nuts.
Once that happened, it's like, oh man, I wonder if Dude Love's going to be there because that's his third personality, right?
He did Dude Love.
Dude, people love Dude Love so much. And I mean, he was cool. I think Cactus Jack is my favorite of his 3 guys. Mankind was just like super dark and twisted. And Cactus Jack was kind of like the hardcore guy that was a little bit fun loving, and then Dude Love was just like completely out there. But so Mankind's in there for just a little bit, and it's like, oh, there he goes. And then number 28, here comes Dude Love, and I think he gets thrown out immediately. Like, it was just Dude Love was just like boop right out. Except for he's one of the 3. And I think it made sense because it was just he was gaining so much popularity with those 3 characters that it made complete sense to do that. And it's like, and then you don't have to have as many people because he just took up 3 of them. So that's the beginning of the match, right? And so, do you remember who won this one? Okay, so despite The Rock's stamina and Foley's insanity for coming out there 3 times in wrestling, the glass shattering was the most epic thing that happened because Stone Cold was just
he came out at the end.
The man. It was like they said he was supposed to be like number 22 is when the glass shattered, but he didn't show up. And it was like, what the heck happened to Stone Cold? Where did he go? Because we just heard his music. And then like number 26 or 27, he ends up coming from the crowd over the table and gets in the ring and immediately just tosses like 5 dudes. And everybody is just pumped because Stone Cold was everybody's favorite.
Who was he going to fight at the
I don't know. That's a good question. I'm not there yet.
I would have assumed like he would have been the one to fight.
My guess would be that it was Triple H because Triple H was kind of the man back then. But I don't know yet. I'm not there in history. So I just can't remember on my own.
That's for another time.
Yeah. So thanks for asking a question I don't know the answer to. So Mike Tyson was there. Oh, this is probably actually the Shawn Michaels one because Mike Tyson was there, and Mike Tyson was the special guest referee.
I see a note that says Stone Cold is a hardcore cat dad now.
Oh yes, dude. He's on TikTok. He's got so many cats. He loves his cats. That's awesome. Whoever knows that is watching Stone Cold's TikToks because, yeah, he is a hardcore cat dad. Like, he loves them. Like, those cats come up to him. He picks them up. He's petting them while he's on camera. Like, he loves those cats.
I could just hear his voice, but he's like talking all cute to a cat.
Yeah,
so like,
he does too. It's hilarious. No, you can't cuss at the cats.
Okay.
So I just want to point something out here. Look at the guy in the silver and black.
Yeah.
What a weirdo.
Was that not like
it's Gold Dust.
Yeah, Gold Dust.
Yes. He comes out there with a bra and panties over a silver jumpsuit with stockings on, red paint, blue hair. Like, I think I've heard him talk about this, and he did not like the gimmick that they made him do, but he leaned into it hard.
He did. He fucking executed. But isn't he like his dad was a wrestler too?
Yeah, Dusty Rhodes.
Dusty Rhodes.
And his brother is Cody Rhodes. So
he got fucking shot. Cody Rhodes like turned into like this big deal. He's like, all right, you're gonna be a fucking tranny and like all gold and I don't know.
Yeah, not cool. But so Stone Cold wins the Royal Rumble in 1998, and this is just like everything changed for Stone Cold. Everything changed for him at the King of the Ring when he said, Stone Cold 316. But this is really when he was going to go. He went and beat Shawn Michaels at WrestleMania, I think, and so this was really at the peak, right? And so the real question here for me is, had The Rock not had the 51-minute performance and the Intercontinental Championship match, would he have become The Rock? I think so. I think he still would have been who he was, but I think this really catapulted him because it showed them that he could carry the company if he needed to.
With that being said, it's like if they didn't have faith that he could do it, then they wouldn't have done it. You know what I mean?
Well, they do that kind of stuff all the time, though, to see what you can do. And if he failed at it, like he could have sucked at it and just been in there for 51 minutes and not done anything and sat in the corner but he was like actively doing stuff. And
I've seen people ask him like, how much of The Rock is like you? You know what I mean? And he's like, it's all me. He said, but anyone with a persona or a character or any kind of charisma. He's like, you just have to turn yourself up to like a fucking 10 or 12.
Exactly.
And just
100%. And I think he really did that. I mean, his dad and his grandpa and all those guys were wrestlers, and so he knew the business. It was just, he kind of had to find his way, and that Rock persona is the thing that stuck for him. And dude, I mean, if there's a Mount Rushmore, if there's a top 4 wrestlers, he's got to be on it.
Real quick, I want to see, is there any way we can like get rid of one of these, just one of them?
One of what?
Because we're still getting like people saying that it's echoing, so I wonder if it's because we have microphones doing the same thing.
On TikTok?
Yeah. Get rid of one of these, put this in the middle, and it'll just be sensitive.
Yeah, we'll see if that works.
So hopefully that helps. TikTok, you guys can let us know if that's any better. If not, then I have no.
Yeah, we'll keep testing. We've got some new equipment, so. Okay, so that's wrestling, or that's the Royal Rumble 1998. Like, this was a big one. Anybody, I don't even know how I ended up seeing most of these. Like, probably at my cousin's house, but because I know I didn't get them at my house. But these things, these pay-per-views. Here's the thing. Like I said, I don't watch much wrestling now, but what I do know is that they are doing, like, you can just watch these on Netflix or ESPN now. Like, you don't even have to buy them. These were $60 every single month.
Yeah.
Back then.
I remember we'd occasionally get one, and it was always crazy. Otherwise, it's like you're trying to even just listen, if you could on like.
I remember when I didn't. So if you remember this, you're definitely from the 90s, because the pay-per-view channels you had a cable box, and the pay-per-view channels were like channel 100, and you could hear the sound, and it was scrambled until you paid for it, and then they would give you the actual non-scrambled one. I remember we had cable. We weren't getting the pay-per-view, but I remember sitting for 2 hours.
Yeah.
Just trying to see anything that I could see through the scramble, because I could hear the whole thing just fine. But I would watch those things if I wasn't going to be able to go to my cousin's house, or I wasn't somewhere where they had it. I would sit and listen. I was just such a big wrestling fan that it was like I was going to hear it no matter what.
Yeah, I agree. I remember doing that as well.
Did that with other stuff too. But we won't go there. It might involve boobies. So, okay, we're gonna keep talking about Mick Foley, because I just think he's super cool. And this thing happened. I'm calling this one the Faces of Fear. On SmackDown, Mick Foley cuts what I think might be one of the best promos ever on SmackDown, at least from when I watched. It was he was out there talking to Triple H, and he comes out there as Mankind, and Triple H had just beat the crap out of him. His shirt was all bloody. He made his face bleed. And Mankind just comes out there and he's like, Mankind's not enough. He can't beat you. You are the best, Triple H. Like, you just can't. Mankind cannot beat you. And he says, but you know who can? And he says, I think you know the guy. And he
fucking thing. Everyone's like,
rips the mask off, rips the shirt off.
Still you, guy. Like, I don't.
Yeah, it's still the same guy, but it's like Cactus Jack.
That would terrify me though. If I just beat somebody's ass, like I can't fight you, but I know someone who can.
And it's me, but it's my other guy. It's the other guy that's me. Like what?
Sure, whatever that movie was with the different personalities.
And I think Triple H deserves an Oscar for this one, or an Emmy, or whatever TV. He looked so terrified that he had to now fight Cactus Jack, who was not going to give up. He was going to use a barbed wire bat. He was going to use chairs. He was going to use trash cans, all of it, right?
I wouldn't be excited either.
No. And so Triple H knew he was going to be going through it because Cactus Jack just didn't give no Fs. And so this one, this promo, I legit remember this promo on SmackDown, on Thursday Night SmackDown back then. Just like, holy cow, that was cool. Because it's one of those things again where he was two people, like a schizophrenic guy, but this freaking felt so real because
his character. That's the thing, like with his characters, like Mankind, like he seemed like he actually had some issues.
Yes.
He would be like pulling his hair and stuff. It's like, okay, this guy's actually messed up.
Right. And then Cactus Jack, it's like
back it up because he'd just be taking barbed wire
and he cut himself. Like, yeah, he's like he needed to feel the pain to be Cactus Jack. And it's like, dude, you are crazy.
Yeah. My brother actually had his book and like loved it.
Really?
And I never read it, so I need to like maybe get it and get back into it. But I mean, he talked about all that stuff, like how he had to like talk them into like, please throw me off this cage, and you're like, no, dude, I'm gonna kill you. And he's like, no, just do it.
That's fine. Yeah, I know how to fall. It's like, okay. So that's wrestling for this week, but let us know your favorite Mick Foley stories, because I think that Mick Foley just has there were so many iconic things that Cactus Jack and Mankind and Dude Love did. I mean, the Rock and Sock Connection. Do you remember Socko and the Rock and Sock Connection? Like, there's just so many things that he did. He was very innovative and not the typical wrestler, right? Because he wasn't ripped. He was kind of a bigger dude. But man, he could put on a wrestling match, and just his skills on the mic were pretty good, and just the way he thought about stuff was good. So what are they saying over there on TikTok? Is it better?
I think the echo still sucks. So if you're on TikTok and you want to keep checking out what we're doing, go over to like Instagram.
Go check out Instagram, YouTube, Facebook.
We're still figuring out all of the details, but yeah, jump on something else, and you can still chat with us on there, and hopefully we can
figure that out.
Figure this out and make it better. I don't know what's going on.
Doesn't make sense unless there's two microphones happening over there.
What a piece of shit.
Oh, it's just me. Good. I'm probably echoing.
Yeah, go jump on Facebook or Instagram or something. Surely it's going to be better there, hopefully, because we're
echoing everywhere.
Resistant to do that. So, I don't know.
It's because I talk so dang loud. Every microphone hears me.
Checks very well.
All right. Last little piece of Retro Rewind is, do you remember when Dennis Rodman played for the Bulls? Yeah? Okay, so I do too. And do you remember when Dennis Rodman kicked the cameraman?
Oh, yeah. Right in the dick.
Okay.
He was an asshole.
Okay, here's the thing.
He was such an asshole.
Here's the thing.
No, there's no...
There is a thing here. There is a thing here, because I'm going to show some stuff that I think history has skewed what happened here. Is it okay to kick a cameraman? Absolutely not. But Dennis Rodman's $200,000 kick, January 15th, 1997. The bad boy of basketball strikes again. The NBA handed down a hefty punishment. Chicago Bulls forward Dennis Rodman, following the incident on January 15th. Rodman was suspended for 11 games without pay, a penalty that cost him $1 million in salary. Plus, Rodman reached an out-of-court settlement for $200,000 with the cameraman that was involved in the kicking incident, showing that the league was serious about this. I want you to take a look at something. I'm going to play the video of Rodman kicking this guy. And I'm going to show you the aftermath, and you tell me if they match.
Missed it. Dennis fights for the rebound, tapped it out, and it'll belong to Minnesota.
Okay. Okay, I get it. But listen, a stretcher?
He got kicked in the dick real hard.
No, he got kicked in the hamstring.
He got kicked in the dick and it went into his throat. He
got kicked in the hamstring, and then his brain said,
"Get your money."
$signs. I'm going out on a stretcher, and I'm going to get as much money for Rodman as I can, is what happened.
Yeah, that was a soccer flop.
Because that did not deserve a stretcher.
Crazy.
It's like, what just happened? Yes. Can you kick a cameraman? Absolutely not. Did that cameraman need to go out on a stretcher? No. There is no way. My kids have kicked me harder.
We'll never know. Dude, that reminds me, like, the last time I was coaching baseball, like, for my son's team. And I had this kid, and I'm explaining to him, I was like, okay, we're going to do this drill. I'm going to toss the ball right here. And when I do, and when it's right here, and he just goes and swung. And I'm like, you little asshole. I'm literally standing right there. Fucker hit me, like, right in the arm.
Oh, my gosh.
I was like, are you serious? And he's like, I'm sorry.
What did you think was going to happen?
Right here. And I was like, let me move. I'm going to toss you the ball, and then you hit it, okay? And what the fuck is going on? Still echo. Can't.
Where?
I don't know. It's on our public chat on. This is bullshit,
dude. We have tested this stuff so much, and then it comes time to.
So I don't know what the fuck.
It comes time to go live, and it's just like, no, we're gonna screw this thing up.
Well, I hope this episode isn't completely fucking.
It'll be fine. Riverside at least record. We know it records it all, and we'll get it, and we'll put it through Magic Audio, and we'll fix it. But gosh, I wish we didn't have to friggin' fix it.
Okay. Yeah, we gotta figure some shit out. Like, I don't know who we need to talk to about it, but audio is always a fucking problem.
It is. We even got new microphones. We got, I don't know.
Okay, so it was on YouTube. Can hear Mike on TikTok, but not YouTube.
Oh, good. who is our best fan here going back and forth?
It is always something. We
got a super fan. We need to shout them out because they're doing the Lord's work over here, figuring out where our stuff is bad. Okay, so $200,000. This dude thought that this was going to be tax-free. And it was the court was like, nope. It was confidential, and because it was confidential, there's a tax on that. Well, I think they made that rule up for this guy because
so he got kicked in the dick twice.
Yes, yeah. Exactly. Yes, Rodman did it, and then that judge did it. Got him. So that's Retro Rewind for this week, minus the technical difficulties. I liked it. I mean, I think
I like the way we're heading.
Yeah,
I like that we're doing it a little differently, and it's working out well. Let's figure out the goddamn sound for whatever reason, but we're getting there. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
We sat here for an hour, and tested all of this stuff.
Yeah, but we didn't test YouTube or any of that bullshit.
Didn't think we had to.
I didn't think so either, but here we are.
Here we go. All right. We got anything we want to shout out for the mid-roll?
I think I'm the sponsor now.
Yes.
Let me just say real quick, who's the fucker who grabbed the person? Why can't I think of his name? Metcalf?
Keep going.
Was he the one who
the NFL guy? Yes, DK.
That motherfucker almost cost me $250. I just won our league somehow.
You did.
I started out super fucking strong, not losing at all, and then literally half my team was injured. I couldn't find shit on the bench because everybody else was injured too. So I honestly kind of forgot about my lineup for a little bit, and then it's like, oh fuck, I'm in the playoffs. So then it's like I adjusted it, and all of a sudden I'm in the finals against a guy who lost
14-1 against 6-9.
Yeah, and it's my buddy Tyler. And turns out I kind of fucked him in the end.
He definitely did. I think I was also 6-9, and I took third. 6-9 sandwich. 6-9 sandwich with Tyler in the middle. 14-1.
Tyler, that also sounds weird.
I don't know. Why are you saying such questionable things?
I don't know.
Gosh. So yeah, I took third, and and Foodie Mike took first, and then Tyler took.
So with that being said, Trav, being generous, was like, "Hey, how do you want your money or whatever?"
I was being generous.
Yeah, well, trying to be kind about it, and I was like, you know what? Let's just put it into the podcast.
Yeah.
So with that being said, Trav also put his.
I did. No, it was 100.
Oh God. Okay.
Yours was 250. Mine was 100.
Okay, so I mean, we decided just to put it back into the podcast because I mean, shit, we got to pay for this somehow.
Yeah.
I think I'm the sponsor now.
There you go. Yeah, for a month at least.
Yeah.
With the mid-roll, so you got to figure out.
Shit. We'll talk about my Colt.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Well, actually, we'll do that later. My Colt's growing.
Oh, do you have members?
I got some people talking about signing up.
Okay. You got a Google form for people?
I will.
Yeah.
I'm kind of working out like some of the imagery and all the things.
Okay, yeah, that's important.
Okay.
That marketing.
I'll just say real quick before we get started into the segment. We'll get into it later. I'm calling it a Colt, but it's not a Colt. Apparently. It's just bad, no matter what.
There's no good Colts.
There's no way around it. Yeah, and then like I even had people like, have you not seen any fucking documentaries on Colts? Because like it's never a good thing.
Okay.
Like I even looked up the definition of Colt, and it's like, yeah, it's usually like somebody who has like super just crazy ideals, and you have to conform to them.
I mean, that's why I questioned you last week, and you were just like, no, it has to be.
I mean, I still want to call it a Colt. I don't know.
Maybe you could call it. Maybe you could call it a COLT.
A horse?
Yeah, Colt. And then people would think what you're saying Colt, but you're actually saying Colt.
Okay, I don't know that it's any better, but I think I'll still call it a Colt, but it's going to be more of just like a group of friends who get together and do cool shit.
How do you make that acronym CULT? Cool underground.
Okay, no. You go ahead. Let's get into the Cartridge Conundrum. You do that. Okay. I'm going to jump back into what Colt could mean.
Okay.
In a good way.
Okay.
I'll use ChatGPT because I'm fucking.
I think it's cool underground something. Legit testicles. That's what it is. Cool underground legit testicles. Yeah? No? Okay. Let's play this Cartridge Conundrum intro, and then we will ask you guys a trivia question. And it's going to be a little different this week. Have fun. Cartridge Conundrum, let's play the game. Can you name that level? Can you claim the fame? Classic thunder. Get ready for the Cartridge Conundrum. Powered by nostalgia and Player One energy. Cartridge and Quest forever. Cartridge and Quest forever. Did you find a good one? Okay, let's do it after the conundrum. So hang on until after the conundrum, and we will give you a little something on the cool underground legit testicles. Okay, this week's conundrum. This is Hall of Fame or Wall of Shame. Okay, so I'm going to list 3 video games that were released this week in history. 2 are certified classics, and 1 was a disaster. And you guys have to tell us which one the disaster was, okay? So, option 1 is World of Warcraft, The Burning Crusade on PC. It was released on January 16th, 2007. The first expansion to the biggest game on Earth. It added the Blood Elves, the Daenerys, and flying mounts. It sold 2.4 million copies in 24 hours. Option 2 is Mario Tennis for the Game Boy Color. It released on January 15th, 2001. Don't sleep on this one because it was not just tennis. It was a full-blown sports RPG. You built characters, you leveled up stats, you walked around an academy. It's widely considered one of the best Mario games ever made. Or option 3, Fallout Brotherhood Steel. For Xbox and PS2. It was released on January 12th, 2004. This was Fallout with the safety off. They ditched the slow turn-based combat for gritty real-time action. Think Diablo meets Mad Max. And the soundtrack, absolute new metal fire with Slipknot, Killswitch Engage, and Meshuggah. It was designed to be the cool M-rated evolution of the franchise. If you know the answer, let us know in the comments, and we'll let you know at the end of the episode which one deserves to be on the Wall of Shame.
Not like I love that. They've always been like my absolute favorite band.
I thought that they were of the devil.
Yeah.
And I haven't listened to much of their stuff. But I mean, I would be down to listen, and if I can understand it, like that's some of the stuff that you listen to. I'm like, I would have to read the words to know. Like it's groovy, and I like the guitars and I like the bass and I like the drums, but words, I have no idea what they're saying. They could be telling me to, off myself, and I wouldn't know. Is Slipknot that way, or can you understand what they're saying?
No, I feel like for the most part, you generally have what they're saying. There's sometimes he's very fast.
Yeah. And fast is okay. It's just like the loud, screaming, growling Cookie Monster type stuff, and you don't listen to a ton of that.
No, I definitely don't like it like that heavy very much, but I do enjoy some screaming though.
Oh, I like screaming. I definitely like screaming in some music, especially give me a rocker chick that can scream.
Courtney LaPlante,
dude.
I told my kids I was going to marry her, and they got all weird about it. But and then I found out she's already married, so that's bullshit. So
there's always a chance. I mean, 50% of marriages end in divorce. So just saying. All right, did we come up with a name?
Yeah, but we're going to save it for later.
You're saving it.
Yeah, I'm going to. Okay. I'm going to talk about my cult again.
Oh, okay. Okay, good. We'll save it. Okay. Let's get into a little bit of Madden Curse, because this is the one, dude. This is the one. Who remembers? Do you remember Megatron? First of all, you do remember Megatron. Who do you play for?
Bengals? What do you with the Lions first?
He played for. I don't think he played for anybody but the Lions.
Oh,
no, that was Ocho Cinco. So Megatron, Lions. Just, I mean, they had Barry Sanders. That took forever, and then they had Megatron. So they had like two of the biggest stars ever. And so here's the deal. It came down to the two biggest physical freaks in the league, Calvin Johnson and Cam Newton. Over 20 million votes were cast. They let the fans vote again, just like they had for the last 2 years. Calvin Johnson won 53% to 47%. Every Lions fans crapped their pants, because they're like, oh my God, our guy is going to get hurt, and he's the only chance that we have with probably Matthew Stafford throwing him the ball at that point, which is insane.
Lyra has always been a huge Lions fan, and it's always been so terrible for him. And I remember even going to like a daddy-daughter dance like a couple of years ago, and he was there, and I was talking shit because like their new coach has been like very aggressive.
Yes.
And I want to say like they just played the Cowboys, and he kept like just being aggressive, and they got fucked because of his aggression. But at the same time, it's like, man, but I like that.
The upside's better.
Like being aggressive and trying, other than just
100%. So here's the thing, though. It was like R.I.P. Megatron's knees.
He was worried, yeah.
But this man was the curse breaker. Or was he? Wait. Okay, instead of getting hurt, Calvin Johnson went out and had arguably the greatest season by a wide receiver in history. He broke Jerry Rice's single-season receiving record with 1,964 yards. His average was 122 yards per game, which is more than a football field. Like, he was just killing it. He had 8 straight games with 125-plus yards, and he was just unguardable. He was so big. He just went over and caught the ball from everybody. All Matthew Stafford or whoever was throwing him the ball had to do was just throw it up.
Quarterback.
Just throw it up there, and he's just gonna go take it. So he's the only player that ever took the Madden curse right in the face and destroyed it, except
you if you can't break the man, like you got to take everything else around him.
Yes.
Like you got to just rid everything else of his life. Like I don't know.
Everything. So while Calvin Johnson was setting records, the Lions went 4-12. They lost their last 8 games in a row, and despite having nearly 2,000 yards,
5 touchdowns,
5, bro. Like 5. It's like, just get him.
That's kind of, it almost reminds me of like the Would You Rather. It's like, yeah, man, you're going to be like one of the.
You're going to have the most yards ever, but you're going to have 5 touchdowns. Like, what do you take, right?
Suck, but you're going to be awesome.
Yeah, exactly. But you're gonna be awesome, but the touchdown numbers are gonna be crazy low.
Oh, and you're gonna break the Madden curse.
Right? Yeah, exactly. But did he though? Because he had 5 touchdowns and his team sucked so bad.
But that's the thing; it wasn't on him.
No.
So I personally feel like
he didn't get hurt.
Yeah,
he didn't suck.
His money, he impacted his team the best he possibly could.
Yeah.
To me, it's like, man, I feel like,
So the real question is, we've went 13 seasons, and we've finally broken the curse. Is it time for us to hang up the cleats on the Madden curse, or should we keep going? And should we look at 14, 15, 16, 17?
Keep looking just to see if it was like
a fluke?
Rare miss.
Yeah.
It's a rare miss. I don't know.
Yeah. Let us know in the comments if we need to keep going with the Madden curse, or if you guys are sick of hearing about it. And now that we've broken it, it's not real. And Calvin Johnson, is the one that showed us that no, that was just all fake because football players get hurt. I think Madden Curse has been fun though. It's been cool going back, and it's a little bit out of the timeline because we talk about 90s stuff a lot, and this one we just jump into the 2000s. But it's been cool going back and seeing these covers. First of all, the covers of these Madden games are cool to see.
Immensely better every single time.
They've gotten so much better. And then, just talking about football's fun, especially during playoffs time, even though the Cowboys aren't playing. So,
I'm happy to see Green Bay got out though.
Yeah, I don't know, because that means the Bears are there, and I hate the Bears too.
I'm just saying, at least Micah's sitting his ass at home.
He was anyway because he's hurt. We knew he would be. At the end of the season.
Yeah, exactly. He's not riding this team to the fucking Super Bowl.
Heck no, but he was never going to be able to play in the Super Bowl because he can't last. That's the biggest downfall that we had about him in Dallas was.
I loved Micah, but yeah,
he just couldn't last.
Bomb waiting to happen.
For sure.
Just like Diggs.
And they're both there. What a bunch of bombs. All right.
Are we still doing this?
You don't want to?
No, that's fine. You still have more?
Oh, yeah. And we'll have more.
Okay. As long as these kids keep creating
And I've heard new ones already from 2026. I watch a guy on TikTok called Mr. Lindsay. He's a teacher. Yeah. And he's always got new ones. So we'll keep doing it. It's fun. I think people relate to it because we just don't know what they're saying. And I think I really kind of mean you are up on a lot more slang than a typical 40-year-old for some reason. I don't know.
And even with that being said, I feel like my kids aren't too much into it. I feel like they say 6, 7 more to piss me off.
Yeah, for sure. All right. So let's spin these wheels and see if we can figure out some slang today.
I went 2-0, so
you stole it last week, dude, and that was I didn't like that too much. So let's see what I can do about it. All right. This first one's going to be your word. And these are all 90s TV shows, 90s. Oh, you got Magic School Bus. Got to say the whole thing. And if I say mine before yours is finished, I get to buzz in first.
Okay. Sounds good.
Mine's going to be the longest thing ever. Or maybe it's just 2 letters. That'd be great. What do I get? Bonkers, great. Yes. I can say bonkers way faster than you can say whatever the heck yours was. All right, I'm gonna get these. I'm gonna get in there first, just so that you don't get them. All right, so let's. Yeah, no, not really. Not if I just keep you from saying it, at least. All right, let's get into this. Let me play the intro, and then we'll. Moved all this stuff around. Oh, I can't because I'm sharing. We won't play the intro. We'll add that later. It's easy. Okay, we're gonna spin this wheel. Whatever word shows up is the 2026 or 2025 slang word, and we have to say what we think the 90s slang word is to that. Right. So that's the game. Bonkers. Homie? Is it homie? I think it's homie. What do you think it is?
Yeah. I mean, honestly, like I feel like we said bro.
I do feel like we said bro. Bruh. Yeah, it's bruh. Okay, so oh man. Yeah, that is it. So homie is a good one, but I think the better one, which is the white boy one, home skillet.
Home skillet. That's a good one for sure.
And Holmes.
All us brown people are like, bring
you were saying Holmes. So bro, fam, bestie. I think fam and bestie are more so than bro on this one because it is bruh most of the time. And fam, to me, I hate fam. Like, I don't like that. Bestie, my wife uses that one all the time, so I can't hate it. But so that's one for me. So suck it. And let's do another one. Oh man. Look at it. What's the T? Okay.
One.
Ooh, that's a good one. I think that's it, bro. Low down. Low down 411. It's gotta be it. All right, let's see. What's the T?
I know. I was like, God, what the hell is it?
What's the 411? What's the scoop? What's the information? What's the gossip? What's the T? I like what's the T. This one is actually, I didn't understand it the first time I heard it.
Don't understand it.
It's you gossip. I think it's you gossip over tea, right? You sit and drink tea and gossip, and so it's what's the tea? Or maybe it's from Bridgerton, and I don't know. But I think I like what's the tea. I like that saying, and I think it's better than 411 because that was just lame. That didn't make any sense. So that's another round of what are these damn kids saying? One and one today.
One today. Yeah, that's good. Enough, I guess.
Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. So
time for the best damn.
It's that time again for, at the very least, the worst intro we have. That's what he says. It's proven. It's science.
So here we are.
What do you got?
You're back, and let me just say that this whole cult thing, doing better than I thought it was going to.
Okay, it's getting some traction.
I literally have people like send me like text messages and like DMs and stuff. It's like, man, I'll join the cult. I'm like, fuck yeah, dude. Like, I can't remember if it was my brother in the army who actually like was the first one to be like, I'm in. I'm just like, all right, like. And then some people, they're making it dependent on like the quality of the margaritas and shit like that. But obviously, if I'm doing anything food related,
it's gonna be good. I liked my comment though. I mean, the question was, is it pre-made margaritas or homemade margaritas? And I said they're pre-made homemade. Like that, I think you're just in the fridge all the time, pre-made, but you homemade them. Oh, is that part of this?
That's part of it too. Like. Maybe it was in my pants for a little bit. I don't know.
A pass.
That's the thing. So we had talked about how cult is a bad thing regardless. Like there's no such thing as like good salt because it's still like the ideology behind it is just.
Yes, so a cult does not mean anything positive.
Nothing good. There's nothing good there. So I'm gonna have some bylaws. I've already been working on some bylaws. First off, no Kool-Aid.
No Kool-Aid. Okay, but you said last week. Before you knew this, you said Kool-Aid was a requirement. And then this week in the comments, we figured out that no Kool-Aid is one of the rules.
Yeah, no death Kool-Aid.
Oh, that's what we meant.
Yeah.
Okay, no bad
Kool-Aid. I'll figure out the verbiage on that because obviously we're going to have like bomb-ass tacos.
Yes. Because your chicken, dude, I'm going to tell you, I don't like making your head any bigger than it already is, but your freaking chicken tacos are so good. Like,
have you even had my braised beef tacos?
Yeah.
Like, you've had my birria and shit.
Yeah, I have. But your chicken tacos are my favorite.
Oof. Anyways, okay. enough about the tacos. What's funny is like I explained this like cult idea to somebody, and they're like, I guess a good word is like, oh, this sounds like a bean cult because you're.
So do you have to be brown to be
houses? And it's like,
is it? Yeah. Do you have to have roofed a house to be part of the?
That's maybe it's one of the requirements. Like you have to have like landscaping in your background, but no. So anyways, I need to have like just some like little bylaws here of like what it actually means, because I feel like initially like I had people like, dude, that's a fucking red flag to say you're starting a cult. It's like, it's not a real cult, but so
I mean that was kind of the point, right? Was to get people's attention.
Exactly, and it did. Obviously it
Yes.
worked. So now when I start making this badass like signage and all this stuff, like they're gonna see cult, and I feel like even on like TikTok, you see something with a cult, and you're like, what the fuck is this? And you're gonna click it, and you're gonna go,
oh, this isn't that. But here's the thing: you're really gonna have to get over that. People are gonna have to get over that stigma if you're gonna stick with the name, because
absolutely going to like, to me, like there's like, if I'm going to do something like this, like I'm calling it a cult,
and there can't be a bait and switch at the end. Like you can't bait and switch it, because
with that being said, we're gonna make it like an acronym.
Yes, that's what I exactly.
Make it an acronym. So it's like, what can cult mean? So here we go. There's a few of them that ChatGPT has given me.
And now your ChatGPT algorithm is going to be screwed.
Dude, it's funny as shit is it knows me. It already knows me and shit. So like initially when I wrote, it's like, so what exactly is a cult? And they're like, oh, it's all this awful shit. But then at the bottom it's like, but since you're wanting to make a cult and obviously it's not bad, like here's what I would do, what I would say. And it's like, oh man, like it already knows, like, hey, since you're
like, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you that they're bad, but since I know you so well,
I want you to know that if you keep saying this, people are gonna fuck you up.
Right.
But so anyways, it gave me this stuff here. So it's like, okay, maybe it stands for community and unity and love and togetherness.
Oh, wow. That's a great one, bro.
Christ, that's great. But so one thing it wanted me to lean heavily into was the fact that it's basically like trauma based.
Okay.
Like you're taking all these like just fucked up people with fucked up situations and doing good. And I even remember, like, I said this to a friend recently. It's like, dude, like, I feel like almost conflicted because like sometimes the only times I really like feel good about myself is like when I'm helping other people. It's like, but does that make me an asshole? Because like
you
I'm
can't
like,
feel good unless you're doing something for somebody.
I don't know.
Yeah. No, I mean, I don't know. No comment.
With that being said, you know, it's like, no, it's like you still go out there and you do good, you know, regardless if it makes you feel good or not, because you're still doing good, and that's still better than fucking anybody else.
Being a dick to people.
So, and ChatGPT kind of defined that as well. It's like, well, dude, like use the trauma aspect and be like, dude, we're all fucked up, but we're out here doing stuff to be better together. So, it actually did that as well. So let me find that one. So connection, understanding, love, and trauma.
Oh, that's a good
one. Get real, honest, acknowledges pain without glorifying it.
I don't like that trauma would be in the name though, because you're not causing trauma; it's to fix the trauma.
Exactly. And that was my one thing is like, you know, it's like. So there's also create, uplift, love, and thrive.
I like that.
That's a great one because it's like you're driving through all the bullshit regardless of whatever. So you don't lead with "we're a cult." You lead with "cult" stands for.
Yes, thank you, ChatGPT, for making sure we understand.
So, anyways, I'm kind of serious about this now. Like, it's kind of to the point where it's like I feel like it could be something really cool and fun and just this community-based thing where we just help people out and shit. And have you ever heard the term the Suicide King, like the King of Hearts?
No.
So if you look at the deck of cards, they have like all the kings, you know, like are holding swords and shit. Well, the King of Hearts is holding his like this, like, and it's going.
Oh, really?
But it looks like it's going to his head.
Oh wow!
So it's like, how cool would it be to use like the King of Hearts, like the Suicide King, as like the emblem?
And it still it sticks with his heart as have any you know.
And ChatGPT, like they kind of ran with it. Like, what if we did that, but made it look like not like a king, but a mask, so it's very just like fitting to anybody. And it's like, man, that's so cool.
But not like the anonymous mask.
No. So if you can see this, that's
okay.
It's kind of what it gave me. And
I mean, that guy looks like he could be dead.
Yeah,
he's got a sword going through his face.
I don't know. It's pretty crazy looking, but I will upload a better picture. I have an idea of what I want it to look like and kind of some of the sigils and shit that we could work with, you know, because like that's one thing I wanted to like have like a fucking like Masons vibe to it, you know what I mean, like some hip hop shit.
The Masons have a bad reputation too. I'm
just saying like just the the icon behind
Okay,
it. You know
yeah.
what I mean?
I see
Like
what you're saying.
that kind of a
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Like you think of like some of the Harry Potter shit, the Deathly
Yes.
Hallows, like
Yes.
all that. It's like they had like these
Sim-
creepy
cool
symbols, just cool symbols like that. So I think that would be something that would go really well. Use the whole Suicide King thing. And like I said, I just think it'd be a badass idea to get together every once in a while with some people, make some food, have some drinks. Like, well, let's go fucking in a house, or
Yeah. I mean, you used to would call that let's go bless somebody, but it's not really that. It's more like let's just go show somebody some love. Like,
and as bad as it is, like I said, I was kind of joking at the last thing. You're like, oh, it's a church. And I was like, no, we're gonna help.
Right.
I've seen so much bad press from these churches that, especially the government shut down and people calling and asking for help for babies and stuff. And they're like, no, we don't do that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's been
and
rough.
I remember from like Joel Osteen or some shit. It's like, why didn't you open up your church when the flooding is? Like, oh, nobody asked. And it's like, dude, that's not. I'm not gonna sit around and fucking ask people who needs help. It's like, dude, find the people and just fucking do it. So that's I don't know. Like I said,
well, that's a heavy one, bro. Yeah.
It sounds like a really cool thing. So let's move on to something different here. And I feel like you might appreciate this one.
All right.
Completely different. But we're gonna get back into the would you rather. So
oh jeez.
Yeah, just reading it. So
what do I even take from that? Just reading it.
You can read it, so I don't want to explain what it is. So I will put up just enough so I remember what I'm talking about. So him just reading it, it says, "Would you rather deny it or spread it?"
I mean, the first thing comes to my mind, I don't even want to say. The second thing, farts.
That'd be too easy.
Okay.
That would be too easy. So, would you rather the rest of your life publicly deny that 9/11 even happened?
Jesus.
No,
that didn't happen. You're crazy.
Or would you rather be the reason that Down syndrome is spreadable?
Oh my gosh. Like my sperm is the only Down syndrome sperm?
No, Down syndrome is now a disease. And somehow you were like the cause of why it is spreading.
You're gonna have to define this. Yeah, what I'm saying is you're gonna have to define this because I need to know what my rules are for not spreading Downs.
Well, it's not sex because that's too easy.
Okay.
It's like a cold. Like you happen to have this COVID variant.
It's like a cold
that just gives people.
And I could be talking to someone and they could catch Downs.
Exactly.
How did I just say that out loud?
Then your boss has Downs and he goes home and gets a
Okay. Here's the thing.
And with that being said, I'm not trying to talk shit on Downs. They're amazing people.
There are super awesome Downs people.
They're the most lovable people on earth. But what an odd situation.
That would be a weird situation. Here's the thing. If I could, and this is any disease, whether it's COVID, a cold, or Downs. If I just have that in me and I can just give it to people, that is a whole lot more worse than the off chance that I'm talking about 9/11 and have to deny it.
But in that, I feel like you should have to work it into conversation.
No way, dude. There's no, you can't add stuff now that I debunked it. No way. Like
that's on me for not clarifying, because my initial thing is anytime you're in a dinner conversation, you're at work.
Yeah, it's a harder choice. Yeah, if it's a harder choice where people are always talking about 9/11 at every situation and I always have to deny it, that's a harder choice.
Usually that's what I meant. You'd have to work it into conversation, but I didn't clarify, so that's fine.
I pick saying 9/11 didn't happen. I know 9/11 happened, and that's a very serious thing. It's been a long time, and people have said a lot of jokes about it. So I'm not joking about it, but what I am saying is I feel like that is the easier choice because I can avoid it. I can't avoid spreading something that I have in me to other people. Yeah, I'm always just playing video games and not talking to anybody. I say option number one is my choice, and you have to just define your rules a little bit better.
That's on me. I will start defining everything a lot better. So yeah, okay. I guess that's the obvious answer if I didn't work it in clearly. So the last thing we're gonna do, for me anyways, I wanted to get back into The Return.
Uh-oh.
And I have that as a clip on the media, and it even has today's date on it to make it easy to find.
There we go. He's making my job easy over here. Let's see where it is. Yep, there it is. So you tell me when to start it.
You go ahead and start it and just maybe try to explain.
We'll talk through it. Okay, let's see what we got. It's not going to play.
God.
There it goes. It'd be great if it played it right. There it goes. I don't know if the people have seen this intro. Okay, so we got me. I don't remember. I'm trying to remember this game.
You're dead.
You guys are dead? Oh, okay. Yes, you're dead. I'm trying to heal up because I'm the only one alive because I'm the best player on our team. Okay, I'm just looting.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong.
Don't talk about like trap. Go to the fucking reboot.
Nothing wrong with this yet. I'm almost dead. If I'm gonna go to the reboot, then I need to at least not be dead. Okay. I probably accidentally get in. Yes, I did. No, I got in on purpose because I'm like, I'm gonna get out of here. There's people. Why would I not get out of here? These things suck to drive and you know it. There's a wall there. I can't get out. Why did I not go through the open hole? I'm not sure why I didn't go through the hole that was open for me. That doesn't make sense. I'm gonna say right now, yes, this one was bad because I had perfect opportunity. I got blown up and then I died right away?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you got exploded in there.
Yeah, I should have went through that hole and kept driving. I feel like what happened in this situation is I knew the storm was that direction, and I couldn't go very far that way. And I thought, well, there's got to be another opening over here.
It was the very end of the game, and I remember being like, "You got to get us out of there before people get there."
Yeah.
Because like
I was freaking out.
And yeah.
It's a lot like the other night when we were on a stage with bright lights, and I had never. That was my first time doing that.
Jared Bell says,
I'm not gonna lie. I blacked out. I don't remember any of it. I don't remember any of it. I remember being on the side of the stage, and I remember coming off the stage. I don't remember anything in between because I was so nervous. I don't even know why. It was 200 people. So what? I talk to more than 200 people on the internet all the time.
It's different when you're doing it on stage in front of people in lights. Like that's one thing. That's why initially, like, I have done quite a bit of public speaking now, and it always floors people when I tell them, it's like, dude, I'm actually like a shy person. You know, it's like I do not like cameras. I don't like all the attention and bullshit or whatever. But it's like when I'm like at the fucking USO or some shit.
Yeah. You can turn it on.
Do to get through. So when Jerry just immediately was like, "Oh yeah, go introduce the band," it's like, even though I know it's like small town Wellington, it's all people I know and stuff, that maybe made it worse.
Right.
Because I fucking know all these guys.
Yeah.
So you just have to find a way to turn it on and get through it. But with that being said, then you leave the stage and he's like, "Hey, asshole."
Yeah. You said my name wrong. And then, like, even last night, I thought about 100 things I could have said that would have helped our podcast way more than what I don't even know what I said about the podcast, if anything, other than we had one. And I was just like, I was so nervous. And so that what I'm saying is when you guys are watching me, when it's just the two of you watching me play and you're in my ear saying, do this, do that, go here, do that. Like I would be doing, it's like, I'm like, I don't even know what to do because I know what I would normally do, which is probably not the right thing, but I would try, like I would be trying. But now I'm like conflicted. Is it, do I do what I do? Do I do what you're saying? Do I do what she's saying? Like, can I combine those? Like, can I figure this out? And then I just end up dying. And so, yeah, I black out.
It's tough.
Fortnite's fun though. We've been playing more. Like we went a while without playing.
Yeah, that's true. And even then, it's like, even now, it's still kind of hard to get back into it. I feel like it's just a busy time for people, which is fucking weird. You know, because I think it's always busy, but it's just like it never lines up right.
Yeah, it's weird. I mean, winter is always a little bit weird just because we've gotten super into hockey, and so hockey's on, and we want to watch the hockey games. And summer is usually the time when we play. I think we play more in the summer because I feel like I stay up a little bit later in the summertime, and there's more.
I'm not tired of the fucking
it's not dark out, and like and so. But video games, it's just crazy, dude, how long video games have been a part of my life. Like I went a little, probably the first 3 years of like being a dad. So like 2009, 2010, 2011, I didn't play video games at all. and then I got back into them a little bit. Like I sold my consoles. I didn't have anything. But for the most part, since I was 5 years old, video games have been a huge part of what I do in my free time. And so I'm super pumped that we still get to play and that there's still cool games for us to play.
And to me, it's like super cool that your wife is a part of that.
I know. It's awesome.
I see so many women like talking shit 'cause their husbands play Call of Duty and shit like that. And it's like, dude, I get it if you're like one of those gamers who's just adamant and crazy and it like super.
But she's better at it than I am.
And that's great, you know, but it's like, let's think of the other side where like these dudes could be, you know, just drinking all the time, out with other women or whatever the fucking case is. You know what I mean, there's a million other things you could be doing rather than sitting at home playing video games.
But I mean, I think that goes back to like, and something I try to like instill into my kids today and my oldest son for sure is like, find somebody that you like to be with that likes the same stuff, right? My wife has been into video games. She played video games with us when we were dating. She was always better than me at video games. Like she played when we were not, like there was plenty of times in our journey that we weren't together because we were dating and then we'd break up. But she was always like, there was always video games as a part of her life. She's always been into it.
You couldn't even be on the same like Halo team. Because like it was just.
Yeah. And so like, that's something that's just core to both of us. And she went even longer than I did without playing. And then I, back, I don't know, 2019, 2020, I got an Xbox Series S I bought one for myself for my birthday, and I started playing Fortnite, and she saw me playing that. She's like, oh, that looks fun. And then she actually stole my Xbox and started playing, and I didn't have anything to play on. And so I was playing on a PC, and you talk about being bad at Fortnite. When you're bad at Fortnite, and then you have to move to a PC when you don't have any idea how to use a keyboard for games. That was so bad. And so then I ended up getting myself another Xbox, and she still has that Xbox that I bought myself for my birthday back then. But yeah, it's just, you know, I agree. Like it's super awesome. And that she is a part of that and that she wants to do that and that we can do that together. And that's a lot of the times, like we tell the kids, like, leave us alone. We're playing games together because that's like our time together where we can hang out and talk and chat.
I think that's important. And I think that's one thing that's hard for some people. And I think it's typically going to be women because they have more of a, you know, just that motherly instinct of like being with the kids and stuff. But it's like, dude, you have to remember that you know, we're partners or are partners. And, you know what I mean? It's like there are times you have to tell the kids, like, dude, go away. We are doing, you know, date night or whatever the case is, you know.
For sure. It's important. It's definitely one of those things that you got to find whatever it is, right, that you can do together. And luckily for me, because I like video games and she likes video games, it's that for us. But it's been that way since we did. It's not like that's changed. Like that's always been that. Yeah, for sure. She was part of those. Like she was whipping up on all of our friends, and they were always pissed at her because she was so much better. So, and that hasn't changed. She's really good at it. So, okay, this is the end of the show. So let's talk a little bit about the reveal, the Wall of Shame. Did you get this right?
No,
you didn't. Which one did you think it was?
I thought
it was Mario Tennis. That's the one I would have picked too, because it just didn't seem like it was epic. But Fallout 3, Brotherhood of Steel, why this sucked. You can't put Slipknot in a 1950s retro future game.
I don't believe it.
Really? That destroys the vibe. You can't do that. It was also just a mindless button masher where you didn't have it wasn't fluid in the way the buttons worked. And it just, the deep storytelling was just kind of cringeworthy. And then the game literally featured Ball's Guarana soda as a health item. Like they put an ad in there as health for something that wouldn't even have been around in the 1950s. Like it was just a total money grab. And so it's so bad that Bethsoft, the current owners, have officially declared it's not canon. It technically didn't even happen because that game was so bad. So up on the Wall of Shame, Fallout 3, or Fallout Brotherhood of Steel, not Fallout 3, because Fallout 3 is the game that that Bethsoft replaced it with that is canon. So Fallout Brotherhood of Steel, Bethsoft, Bethesda. Bethsoft and Bethesda are the same gaming company. I know them as Bethesda. They changed their name to Bethsoft. Bethesda Software. Bethsoft. Well, sadly, come to the end. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. I mean, you can. I can't.
I can stay.
Check us out all over socials. Go to our website, cartridgeandquest.com. If you're feeling really squirrely, go to cartridge.quest because that one's cool. Same thing. It's just kind of cool to put cartridge.quest. I was pumped when I heard that the .quest domain came out because it's like that's cool to me. Instead of .com, it's .quest, and Cartridge was available, and I was like, I have to buy that, and it was $1 million, so we don't have any money. But we have it for the next 5 years, and we'll see what we do with it. So go to cartridge.quest and check out all of our stuff. Check out the podcast.
Site.
Huh?
My cult site.
Yeah.
Cult.
.cult. I doubt there's a .cult domain because of the stigma. So till next time. Oh, I messed it up. Till next time.
Peace out, motherfucker.
Keep it rad and peace. Just end.